What's going on, people? We back in here on Madden. Today I'm gonna try not to get too frustrated. I'm just gonna play to play, try to get some dubs, and if we don't get dubs, it's whatever. We just gonna get into another one. Let's go. Gotta fix the depth chart. I want to try something.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago the Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the New York Giants.
Welcome to one viewing with this welcome to game.
Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing on 1st down. Jones flushed, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
18 on the play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st down, New York.
A couple of 1st downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. On the run, it's Barkley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Jones fakes the give to Barkley, being chased out left. Pass incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down.
Oh, that was nice.
And Tate's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down.
Watch the slant. Check 31. Check 31.
On 1st down, Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And some room to roam now. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. Jones now off the bootleg. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Jones off play action. This will be caught at about the 5. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the 1st quarter before we spilled into the 2nd, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A second-round pick from Ohio State. Here's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
For some reason, so I'll be able to beat him by passing.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Down.
From the gun, Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kyler Fackrell able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And all the way up to the 37-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Group right, group right. Check 24, check 24. Check 9, check 9. Right here, right here.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Operating from the gun, Jones eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now Jones on third down. That's caught inside the 20. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the gun, Jones. He's got it. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Complete to Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And going deep downfield for Boykin. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson, flush to his right.
Come on, I wasn't even
First
moving
half
him.
in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
I can't audible. I can't audible.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
I couldn't. I'm not playing this game anymore.
Jones and the Giants now with a first and 10
so
right
serious.
at the 50-yard line. He'll drop
You
it
can't
off
audible
to Saquon
after.
Barkley. And they'll get him down
What's the
after
point
a
of
pickup
adding
of
it to
8.
the game if you can't even do it?
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
Again, it's Barkley. And he got blown up. Losing
Someone
yardage
told me
on
to
the
play
play
Call of
back
Duty
at the
again.
44.
Something told me.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. A loss of 2 yards.
On third down, Barkley.
Down.
And some room to maneuver. The 20.
Run it right down there.
All the way in.
Yeah, in
Touchdown,
the beginning I said,
New
if
York.
we lose, we lose. I'll just play another one.
Saquon Barkley,
I can't play this game.
44 yards. And the Giants
like every single time I
add
turn
on to their
around,
lead.
I try to stop or
3
do
scores
something
in this game.
and
I think that
supposedly
deserves some type of a
something
broad gesture. I
stupid
know in
happens.
hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates,
Look,
I'm buying a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a fillet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum,
skirts-
fillet at
I
maximum.
You can't give the
can't
guy
even
skirts.
switch to the player I want to play.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Marcus Golden picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He'll get 7 yards there on the keeper, but still 4th down. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now.
1st down, New York.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
You know what?
It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson now. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48.
A gain of 12 yards.
Throwing is Jackson.
4th down.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
He's taken down.
The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And now it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now a carry for Dobbins. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
You don't want no problems with me. Check safety, check safety.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Giants are going to get the football back.
Got 3. 3 down, 3 down. Shift. No. Off. Go.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Giants just continue to pour it on. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. Here's Jones, operating from the gun. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
Giants 38. Ravens.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they've got it. They recovered it. Hey, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
On the carry.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 14. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. James Bradbury there to make the tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Jackson now off the bootleg. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Boyle. A big play that time for the Ravens. 47 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0.
Makes the score Giants 38.
You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
I'm about to get on Call of Duty. I can't. I'm not playing.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts.
Stuff like that.
And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, Just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Never lost this badly.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
On stream,
a bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
I run man defense and I can't even do anything.
They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I'm running man defense while I'm running a blitz and I can't do nothing because
the Giants will
nobody is
use
trying
the
to
second of
hit
their 3
Saquon Barkley.
timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this
It's to the
fourth
point where I
quarter
just don't even
play.
care anymore.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
Like nobody's fast enough to
He'll be
catch
out
this
of
man.
bounds, able to get it down
Nobody
to
wants to
25
reach.
there. 7 yards
It's
to
starting to
pick
make me
up.
so upset.
First
Like
down,
I'm
New York.
tired of this game.
First down, New York.
Wants the pass.
They'll run on first
I'm
down.
talking about players not even
Barkley.
trying to go up for the
Tackled
ball.
at the 23 after a gain of 3. And a
what's the
timeout
point?
comes in. The
You're
whistle's
trying-
blown
you're
with
trying to
3
be that
seconds
guy.
remaining.
Brings up
Just
second
gonna
and
call
7.
that. We could just let time run out.
And they take a knee. So a victory here for the men in blue.
I'm
the New
usually the
York
one winning.
Giants. And they were buoyed,
But for
Charles,
some
by
reason,
a big second half to
I
put
just-
this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one
Yeah,
are thinking
I'm
to
gonna lie.
themselves, I bet halftime
hate
was
this
really
game so
interesting.
much.
Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the
Like, you
words
don't
that were
understand.
said.
So
But
many
I get the
glitches
sense
what
it was
happened in
much
this
more
game.
the
So many
adjustments they made. They
stupid
came in with a
things what
game
happened in
plan
this game.
that we
It
saw
really
that
gets
didn't
annoying.
work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together,
Like, it
got a
sucks
spark,
the energy out of you.
and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
Hey, look, I'm call a blitz right there. Nobody wants to even take him on. He would go for an onside
That'll
kick,
do it for us, for
and I
Charles
can't
Davis
even
and all our hard-working
adjust
crew.
my
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been
kicking
watching
unit.
the NFL on EA
I'm not gonna
Sports.
go
For
for a
more,
normal kick.
find us on Twitter.
He does an
at
onside
EA
kick, and I
Madden
can't even audible to
NFL.
get on my onside.
From Baltimore, so long,
Just get
everybody.
me off the screen, dog. Yeah, I know number 26 is nice, but at the same time, that shouldn't be the that shouldn't be the only person carrying the team. I'm running blitzes and man defense, and somehow, some way, my corners and safeties are not getting him. They're getting beat by everybody else. How do they get beat? I don't smoke. I'm not about that life. I'm always and forever sober. I don't smoke. I choose not to. I'm not allowed to. I don't want to either. Honestly, having you in this stream right now, thank you for being in this stream, because I was ready to quit and like get off of Madden. I was gonna get on Call of Duty, but now that you're here, I guess I'll just keep playing Madden. Thanks for pulling up to Gant Gaming. Usually my father's the one playing Madden. He's definitely better than me. He is definitely better than me. I'm just a person trying to learn from him. But I can't do what I learned from him because of stupid stuff. We usually get like 10 people in here, something like that, but I guess everybody's busy. But I'm just going to go with the flow. See who's here, see who's not.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. That'll be taken about
we got more fans. It's just they're not here. That's the problem.
And he returns this to
we
the
got
22.
over like 70-something followers. It's just nobody's here right now.
At their own 22-yard line.
But hey, that's the way it is, man. You start out small just to get big. Then flight. Okay, dog.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
We're going to get there.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the
Here's 2nd and 10.
9-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the screen. 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 Check 4. Check 4. You at X. You at X. 54 is Mike.
From the gun, Jackson.
Off the
4th
back
down
foot.
now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
I can never
It certainly
sit
didn't
still
appear
with
that
him,
that's
right?
where he wanted to go with the ball
Just never
initially,
sit
so he
still.
tried to get something
Forever.
out of it by dumping it off to his running back
He's gonna take out 3 and
unsuccessfully.
play defense.
46-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Niners take
Hold up.
over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
All right. To make sure that my players don't get beat, gotta put them on.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
48 to Mike. I got one.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Space to maneuver at the 40. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. That one goes for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the
Certainly
play.
no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Let's get this.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
49er ball carrier.
Calais Campbell on the stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
Come on.
You.
And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield.
Pull up. I see he wants Skittle.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
5 years.
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And that will tie us at 3-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. These two teams all tied after 1.
3-3.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Baltimore Ravens.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They go play action here on first down. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
Oh, no.
There,
oh,
nice first down.
That was lucky.
Drive keeps moving.
That was lucky. I can say that right now. That was lucky.
Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
Jackson's
a gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Come on, fellas. All right, 54.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
Calm and collected.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone.
How you doing?
And his confidence was rewarded.
Been? How's your day?
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away.
Viewers in here.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards.
On first down, Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
I got to play
the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. That's caught at the 3. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Raheem Mostert in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece.
The game at 10. Mitch Wishnowsky.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The final shot before break. Jackson, he's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the third quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30.
On 2nd and 2, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle made by L.J. Ford.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. First down and a little extra for Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have moved down in front. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Snead's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Jackson's throw caught here by Boykin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
10 yards at a time.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
Jackson.
No.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
By the 49ers.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
I picked the wrong side
to the clear. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
Uh-oh.
Touchdown, 49ers.
I sent everybody to the left.
Kevin Coleman, 78 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
Robbie Gould.
Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Gould able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
We're still good. We're still good.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, 78 yards. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guys covering take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Niners take over first and
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Back now in Baltimore. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Wait.
And that'll be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Tucker lining up for
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
Hey, thank you for following everybody who just started following. We appreciate the love.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
Madden better than me. Just let it be known right then and there.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Okay, the drip is okay that you're the only one here. I got a lot of people that come through the stream that be working and they be looking at the phone or whatever. They ain't got time to say something. It's all good, man. We only just started. Only about a month in.
Plenty
It's
of
all
time in
good,
this
fam.
fourth quarter to try to
But
grab
hey,
that
just
lead
remember,
back.
we always here
This
to
one into
chat
the hands of
life,
Kittle, the tight
games,
end.
whatever.
23
bro.
yards, the final tally.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
First down and a little extra for Mostert. And finally taken down at the 34. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Like, I know it's going to be hard, but, like, see, the reason why you're the only one is because we're trying to work from the ground up. Because a million will, a million won't.
First down and more. And he's going to take it in.
So,
touchdown, San Francisco.
This right here is just only going to be a build-up.
21-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have moved down in front. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Niners 31, Ravens 24.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situations. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's got room. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for, because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
I've been a Ravens fan for over a decade now, so.
Watch the screen. You go tight. You got tight.
To throw is Garoppolo. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
They definitely was it. They were it. Trust and believe me.
From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Ray Rice.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do
right now. I don't care how bad my
big
team
play
is.
to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
At the end of the day, it still depends
He's
on
gonna
player skill.
And this is intercepted.
And I'm not
and that should do it.
I don't understand football
and that will
much.
write a finish to this ball game.
For me, I'm just trying to practice and learn how to play Madden.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
No, not yet. This was my second one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
Yeah, I only played 2 games. but I'm gonna win one today, hopefully. Oh, hold on. See, he's a Cowboys fan. I'm just a Ravens fan. I'll play Call of Duty after this game. That's something I'm actually better at.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no chance to get away as he'll get it down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
He's all right. We get everybody in here. Madden, MK11. I haven't played that in a while. Call of Duty.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Punt the ball.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers.
I don't know why I'm not playing well right
physical
now.
with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
I'm trying to pay attention.
On the return, it's James. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Now it's a former Raven. This is Kyle Juszczyk. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
From the 44, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end Kittle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He's taken down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Exit, exit. 58 to Mike. White.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
Get that ball. Get that ball. 48, 11. Quick pass.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Jordan Reed has it. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Back to the running game with Mostert. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Check 48. 13. Go ahead. Target.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Incomplete. Intended for Kendrick.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ravens nothing. So
not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
And 9 at the 20-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Quick throw taken in by Snead. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Snead. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
Richard Sherman.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
77 should stick to him. There we go.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 10.
It was Snead. Snead wasn't trying to block. Now think about it.
Jackson from the shotgun. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And a Raven first down.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I got to score.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Niners 31.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. No check.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
48's the mic. Here we go, here we go. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now. Let's go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
He did. No, I mean, I did.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Sponge. No.
After the interception, here's Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 31-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Yo, like, share, and follow.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick is absolutely perfect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Garoppolo on first down. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
58, boys, 58, 58.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And this one through the uprights and good.
Ties the game at 10.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch? And then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. third down. Jackson. They set up the
Please.
Screen to Hill. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
That's exactly what I'm going to do, too.
Operating from the gun, Jackson, flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
And a Raven first down.
God was just looking to run off the gun.
Now Jackson on first down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Ravens.
56 by 56. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win. 56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill.
Number 77. Are you serious, dog?
At the 27. It was Eric Armstead coming up quickly and dropping him for a loss. So still 14 yards to go. Second down.
Watch the curve. 56 to Mike, boys. 52.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Things that I'm going to have to try to do different.
2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4.
That's what I'm saying.
Up a third down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he will
me myself is going to take a break from Madden, meaning that I am going to go in the lab of practice mode and figure some more stuff out about my philosophy. He will keep on playing Madden. Well, the man that you can hear will be playing Madden.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. On the handoff, this is Mostert. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have moved out in front. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Niners 17.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He's back to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins.
Oh, damn.
20. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 47 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Yo, I got lost for words. Yeah, I juked him out of his shoes. You need to go get some new cleats.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
I'm going to at least force this to overtime. Or he's just
takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10.
My cornerback.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Mostert. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Mostert. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. 16 yards, a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Here we go. Go ahead. We want it.
Here's the former Raven fullback, Kyle Juszczyk. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave them with a 3rd and 11 situation. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win.
Try to.
And this is good. Robbie Gould knocks it through in a pressure spot. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Just for my little cousin's birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then I'll be back the next day.
Oh, shit. Huh? So. Man, that rain up there coming down again. We thought that North Beach would be flooded when we got back to Calvert, but apparently it didn't hit Calvert. I mean, it didn't hit up there like it hit across the bridge.
Were you constantly on go all day?
Yeah, I was on back of a truck.
You couldn't get a break to be inside the truck?
When we came back across the bridge,
that's crazy.
Every shot counts.
Dude, it's so damn spot.
Fuck you talking about?
shit, boy.
Dog. It's my first match.
Me slipping. He caught me slipping.
Might be at work at the same time.
Oh, this game is mine. Y'all niggas suck.
He has to be from downstairs.
Yeah, she spoke.
Enemy UAV overhead.
But I'm only killing 2 people, so the rest of y'all is really camping. Like,
Hey,
y'all niggas is some hoes. I ain't even peeped that. I don't do camping. Y'all niggas some hoes.
Finally, someone
Stop being mean, bro.
feels how I feel.
So stop being mean.
yeah.
Did you just tell me stop being mean?
Yeah, bro, stop
Heck, he
being mean, bro.
did.
Yo, cuz you should get a trophy for today. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never heard somebody ever say that on the game. So, yo, stop being mean.
Got a personal radar drone ready for escort.
I ain't gonna be mean. I'm about to just scrape everybody because you just.
Oh, boy, sit right there on that roof in the same spot.
No, bro, I keep killing.
Nah, I done killed that nigga up there twice. He just keep getting there.
Bro, and they keep responding back there, bro. That's just drawing, like.
Oh, that's Money Man. That's Mr. Not Stop Being Mean.
Yeah. How about Money Man? How about you won't be mean if you keep moving, dude.
Stop camping. Not catching me,
I
boy.
move, bro. I move to my spot, bro.
Ain't gotta move. Nigga, I'm gonna clap you. And whoever coming for you.
Down but not out. Let's go.
I'm going to clap you and whoever is coming for you, boy. Lucky.
Yeah.
Good little slide. Good little slide.
Dude.
Ooh, what you got out there? Oh, you want to put those out? Let's put those out. Oh. Say no more. My sharpshooter too, baby.
My gun done moved. Hey,
Set your gun jam.
Oh,
Let's go. How your gun jam? Let's go with you.
Get down from there.
So everybody wants to be
Keep killing that nigga cereal. Ooh, you.
jump from the
How
sky.
you run into that
Personal
one?
radar in the air.
How you running? Come on. Come on. I'm making it easy
Less
for
than a
you.
minute.
Finally, my 5th kill. Another game close.
Oh, he came out the cut with that pumper thumper.
Copy. Jaguar 3-0 inbound for personal radar coverage.
He came out the cut. He popped out the cut with that Mr. Get him out of here. Y'all niggas in houses and buildings and shit.
30 seconds.
Like, come on, cuz. Why are you really in a house like that? Fucked up my whole shit. Oh, I had to kill you, boy. You just been camping the whole game.
Oh, you know what happened?
This is Jaguar 3-0. Personal radar is bingo fuel.
Yeah,
Recall.
we turn around, bro.
Turn around, turn around. Fuck, you lucky. I was 30 kills. That was 30 kills right there. You was 30 kills. You was 30 kills. You was number 30. You was 3-0 just because you ran. Just because you ran, I didn't get the final kill.
Alright, GG's, man.
Cause you ran, nigga. You ran.
Where you gotta go, man?
This map. I ain't gonna say that.
Keep hitting them. We have to. Yeah. You have taken the lead. We have a personal radar drone ready for escort. Talking to you on the cruise missile ready to launch.
For the simple fact that I couldn't do anything, so I was like, I have to kill him now.
Personal radar calling base. We have a personal radar drone ready for escort. We have done it. You're on your own, soldier.
Dirty Pop-Tart.
Personal radar drone ready. Falcon 301 en route for personal radar coverage. This is Falcon 3-0. Personal radar depleted. Calling to base. Personal radar drone ready. Enemy cruise missile incoming. Falcon 301 en route for personal radar coverage. Enemy UAV overhead. This is Falcon 3-0. Personal radar depleted. Recalling to base.
Man, this dude don't have problems. What's up?
Enemy care package inbound. Enemy UAV overhead.
See, everybody wants to the camp now.
Enemy cruise missile incoming. Enemy UAV overhead.
I guess that's where you want it. In the cruise missile.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy cruise missile incoming. Enemy personal radar in the air.
Nice. I felt that bullet. Shot your daddy. What you gonna do?
Nothing. This. Wow. Couldn't see them. Where it came from. Couldn't see them. Do they find that fun? Can someone tell me if they find that fun? To sit in one spot I can't find that fun. Especially in Call of Duty, I get way too impatient.
Less than a minute. Seconds. Time's up. Get. Attack them harder next time.
That does. Oh my gosh. Man, he's a battle. That's a battle pass player, dog.
Oh.
That's what those people are.
I don't buy pay for that.
They love the game a lot to buy the battle pass. Speaking of battle pass, I gotta look at the Smite battle pass because that just came out. The Smite battle pass, the new one. I could buy it. I got enough gems for it, I think. It depends if I want the skins or not. If I don't want the skins, then I'll just skip out.
Soldat, you're on your own.
There you go. I heard the little laugh part. I was like, yeah, I think he's gonna laugh. Next thing I ain't gonna be a battle pass player and start sneaking around like that, dog. You gonna be camping? No respect. See me going running with a sniper rifle.
Yeah, you might be getting food.
Come in here and do something. Even though I didn't kill the first person.
We have a personal radar drone ready for escort. Falcon 3-0 en route for personal radar coverage.
Yo, I suck this thing, dog.
Hey, what, Mom?
Body just ran.
Bro, get out of there, bro. Stop camping.
Enemy
dog.
personal
You
radar
start
overhead.
running around. Oh my God.
Falcon 3-0. Personal radar complete. Recalling the base.
Bro, somebody say stop the camping, dog. I definitely missed it. You no. I heard a whisper or something. Yeah, what time you plan on staying up tonight? You.
Do you realize I went out here to work today?
No, I was just gonna ask because I was about to say if you were trying to stay up until like 8 or 9. I was gonna see if Noah wanted to play some UFC so I can keep you entertained and up. Good grief. You were finna go. I was like, hold on. I want to get the words out. No 2-hour break for me. Yeah, I had a 2.5, 3-hour break yesterday. I was just squatting. I enjoyed it. But now, tomorrow I get like a 1.5. Now I'm trying to shoot the favorite spot for campers. And I'm not gonna sit there and try to shoot me when I'm trying to
Enemy personal radar overhead.
I hate this dude. I hate you too.
Enemy care package inbound.
I knew that one. People got damn, bro. You just ruined the game for us regular people. Yeah.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I was trying to figure out how many hit marks was it gonna take to kill them. Like I counted all the way up to 5. I'm like, they're not dead yet. Huh? Yeah. Oh, most definitely. Thanks to you having it on. You know what? See, I'm mainly trying to get sniper kills. So I can level up this gun and get some better ADS.
Where you at now? Take what is yours. We have a personal radar drone ready for escort. Copy. Falcon 3-0 en route. Personal radar coverage.
over there.
Yo, these people right here sneaking around and camping.
Yeah.
Enemy personal radar overhead.
Like,
Personal radar depleted. They call it
trying to hide no picture from you. You ain't no painting.
personal radar drone ready for escort. Copy. Falcon 3 en route for personal radar coverage. We have a personal radar drone ready for escort. This is Falcon 3-0. Personal radar completed. We're calling base. Fight as one. Earn your victory. Oh. 1 minute remaining. Copy. Falcon 3 en route for personal radar coverage. "30 seconds. We are out of time. Move." Enemy UAV overhead. We have a personal radar drone ready for escort.
Out of here, man! Call me the hunter.
Recalling.
I might as well play and call me the hunter.
Great things from you.
Even with everybody sitting there camping and everything, I come in first place. Don't get a game to sit there and... Oh, he there. No, you better pull up on somebody. I should have had the mic on. Definitely would have made everybody mad. I would have named everybody that was camping and told everybody that they suck. Keep playing.
Copy. Jaguar 3-0 en route for personal radar coverage.
Me too. I like this.
Jaguar 3-0. Go away. This is Jaguar 3-0. Personal radar is bingo fuel. Recalling to base. Got a personal radar drone ready for escort. Copy. Jaguar 3-0 en route for personal radar coverage.
You in your head. And don't know how.
You're almost in the lead. Fight hard. Get it together. Got a personal radar drone ready for escort. Jaguar 3-0. Personal radar calling to base. Enemy VTOL in the AO.
Well, if you're gonna shoot at me, you better kill me, cause I'm gonna kill you. That's simple.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I'm not
Scored a victory, mate. Let's have another.
first because he had that little airplane.
That's great. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. How are you? Good. Get my mouse something. très bon.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, it gets like that sometimes, dog. But we gonna have more in other streams, dog.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
Does he know that we just we not like it's not like we've been here for 6 months. And then I'll work.
Radar in the air. Enemy care package inbound. Enemy counter UAV online. Enemy UAV overhead.
Only has some C4 to place down right there.
Understand what Tampa Bay's thinking is.
be camping there.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Bersal de tabarnak.
Enemy sentry gun active. Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover. Enemy care package inbound. Enemy personal radar in the air.
Try to throw it inside the doorway.
We're losing this fight. Get your heads in the game. Less than a minute. Enemy personal radar in the air. Time's up. Move your asses. Took a beating today. Not gonna take it lying down.
Alright people, thanks for pulling up.